Hello, today we'll understand what a combustion reaction is and the two different type of combustion reactions, complete versus incomplete. So a combustion reaction in simple terms is the process of burning, and this burning takes place in the presence of oxygen because oxygen is a supporter of combustion. So any fuel when reacts with oxygen and it produces some products, and in addition to that energy is also produced. So this process is called as a combustion reaction. Now when we talk about fuel, so fuels usually are considered to be hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbons are compounds of carbon and hydrogen. These fuels might or might not have oxygen with them. So when any fuel reacts with oxygen to produce some products and energy, the process is called as combustion, and this combustion can be categorized as complete combustion and incomplete combustion. So the main difference between the complete and the incomplete combustion is that complete combustion takes place in the excess of oxygen, whereas incomplete combustion takes place when there is insufficient supply of oxygen. So complete combustion when takes place gives out a clear blue flame. So the flame looks something like this when the process is complete combustion, whereas in case of incomplete combustion, the flame given out is a yellow sooty flame. So the color is yellow and sooty because it gives out carbon black also, the carbon particles with it. You can see here the color of the flame is yellow, and we can see also the smoke coming out in the form of carbon black or soot. So this is an indication of an incomplete combustion. Now, in terms of reaction, we'll see what the difference is between the two. So when the complete combustion is taking place, so we take the fuel, react it with oxygen, and the products given out are CO2 and H2O. So irrespective of the type of fuel we are using, the products are always carbon dioxide and water vapor. We'll take an example of it. So if we have methane and we make it react with oxygen, but we are doing complete combustion over here, so this would give us CO2 and H2O, and all of these are gases. So to balance out this chemical reaction now, we'll have to write a 2 over here, and the oxygens, because there are 4 on the right, so we make it 4 on the left. Here we took a hydrocarbon. Now let us take another fuel which also has oxygen with it. So we are taking ethanol, which is C2H5OH, and when that reacts with oxygen, and if the combustion is complete, then also the same products are produced, CO2 and H2O. So to balance it out, the carbons will be 2, hydrogens are 6, so make it a 3. Oxygens now are 2 times 2, 4, plus 3, 7, so we'll put a 7 over 2 over here. So you can see that the products of combustion reaction are always carbon dioxide and water vapor, irrespective of the fuel you're using. But when it is incomplete combustion taking place, now let us take an example of that. So when we have a fuel and it reacts with oxygen, so it gives us H2O, which is a gas, in addition to carbon dioxide might be given out, but CO and C, so carbon solid, black, and carbon monoxide, which is a gas. So these two are the indicators of incomplete combustion. So they both could be produced together, or any one out of the two produced is an indication of incomplete combustion. Now let us do the incomplete combustion of methane. So we are writing CH4 undergoing incomplete combustion. So the products produced are H2O plus CO2 plus CO plus C, all of them being in gaseous state except for carbon black. Now to balance it out, we have 3 carbons on the right, so we make 3 carbons on the left. Hydrogen is 4 times 3, 12, so we put a 6 over here. So we put a 6 over here. 6 times 2 is 12. Oxygens are 6 plus 2, 8. 8 and 1, 9. So we are going to put 9 over 2, and if you want now, you can multiply the whole equation by a 2, or you can just leave it like that. It is not necessary to have all these 4 products as a result of incomplete combustion reaction. We can take one more. So CH4, if I make it react with O2, even if it produces H2O, which is a gas, plus CO2 plus CO. Now, though in this reaction, I have not written down carbon, but still, because carbon monoxide is being produced, so this is an indicator of incomplete combustion. And now to balance it out, we have 2 carbons on the right, so 2 carbons on the left. Hydrogens are 4 times 2, 8, so 4 hydrogens here. Oxygen on the right are 4 and 2, 6, and plus 1, which is a 7, so we can put 7 over 2 and then multiply the whole equation either by a 2 or leave it as such. I hope you understood the difference between the complete and the incomplete combustion reaction. Please like and subscribe the channel so we can keep putting more videos. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.